if we learn information any day, whether if it's 5 years from now, if we learn information from a victim or learn other evidence that allow us to charge anybody associated with Epstein's crimes, we'll charge it. So the big misconception is that the Department of Justice or me has ever said case closed. What we have said is that from the information that we have within the Epstein files, we do not have a case against anybody.
He went on to call it horrible that the identity of some Epstein victims were inadvertently revealed in the document. And now, as for the person connected to Epstein, who's currently behind bars, of course, Ghislaine Maxwell, remember Blanche interviewed her last summer? Well, he said he has no reason to believe that the president is considering a pardon for Maxwell, but it is not his call.
It's interesting. He's now the acting attorney general. Pam Bondi was fired, some say, because she did not do the bidding of the president at the Justice Department. Traditionally, there's a separation. Of course, it's the president that appoints the attorney general, but there's distance. Blanche talked about that and how they're viewing that issue.
I asked him, Savannah, directly, who exactly is calling the shots at DOJ headquarters?
So he is my boss, and every president is the Attorney General's boss from the time the Constitution was enacted and the time that an Attorney General was selected. And so who is calling the shots? I mean, I think everybody in this country knows and has known for 250 years that the President of the United States, when it comes to the executive, calls the shots.
And of course, we've seen President Trump implore his past attorneys general to indict certain people. Whether he will continue that remains to be seen if Blanche is in fact nominated and confirmed.
All right. Interesting, Laura. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Laura. Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.